everyone, today I've got some pretty awesome Hobbit news, and this is for the second Hobbit movie in the trilogy that is directed by Peter Jackson, and it is for the Desolation of Smaug preview that was shown on March 24th. I'm going to basically tell you guys what I saw, and also you'll probably get a few surprises along the way. I will also post a link to the archive footage from, if you haven't seen the footage that was shown from the live event, I will post a link to that and you guys can check it out on the official Hobbit website. What I saw was pretty cool. Peter Jackson, along with an actor from the movie, Jed Brophy, who plays Nori, and they were sort of going around the whole studio showing like different parts of like stuff that people were working on. They showed the mocap stage. I thought that was really cool. Little something that was going on there. The guy that plays Azog the Defiler and another orc were in that scene on the stage, just doing their thing. He was going around, like, he was asking questions from fans, like you can like either tweet him or something, so I didn't do that. I was really mad, but I don't really care because it was really cool to hear some of the questions he was answering. Yeah, so there was just like a whole bunch like of really awesome things, awesome characters showed up. My favorites that I'd like to point out, which were probably the majority of the things that I saw. First off has to be the appearance of Thranduil, who you all know, he's the Elven King who lives in Mirkwood, and he is also the father to Legolas, played by Orlando Bloom. I love Legolas. He was just, he was my man. He's actually going to be in the movie too, so I'm really excited to see Legolas, and even Thranduil. Like, I'm just really surprised. Lee Pace definitely is going to portray, like, the best Thranduil. He's so scary and terrifying. He's just sitting up on his throne, just all creepy like. He's got just like this demeanor. Ugh. And I thought I wanted to marry Legolas. This would be my father-in-law? That is out of the question. I thought it was really cool. There was actually a few scenes that when he actually talked, when he first spoke, I was like shuddered. It was just absolutely terrifying. I was like he was literally talking down Thorin. He was getting all up in Thorin's grill, let me tell you, and he was talking about something about a Serpent of the North, which I'm assuming is referring to the dragon Smaug, and or something. So he's definitely a guy, a badass elf you do not want to mess with. I think it looks awesome. He's my most anticipated character besides Smaug. We all know it's gonna be a lot of people's favorite, like one that everybody wants to see. That's also, they were talking about Lake Town, when all the dwarves are going to Lake Town, and I actually don't have a clip of this, but they showed a clip of all the dwarves on a boat that was being rowed or whatever, Bard the Bowman, who's played by Luke Evans. Oh my god. So it's actually really cool. Him and Orlando Bloom are actually reuniting again after their stint in Three Musketeers, which came out in 2011. This is a pretty badass picture of him, just the sword. I thought, yeah, the shot was also pretty cool too. There's gonna be like snow on the ground and stuff. So another awesome character that's going to be in Lake Town is the Master of Lake Town, played by probably one of my most favorite actors of all time, which is Stephen Fry. He plays the Master of Lake Town. I was really happy by this casting, by the way, because I just think he brings a presence to every character that he plays. This one is definitely no exception. I just think like his voice and even the way he looks, like I was really shocked and how they made him look in this movie. Like, he actually has like false teeth in, so you can't tell, but he does. There's this really awesome sort of like montage-y thing at the end where Thorin says something I thought was really cool. He says, "We're the dwarves of Erebor, we've come to reclaim our homeland." And I just thought, like, that was just absolutely perfect. That just made me really pumped up for the movie. I would have to say that's kind of not making me too excited to see this movie, but I'm still gonna see it anyway because, I mean, I got a smile on my face. I was freaking out, let me tell you, watching this thing. I couldn't contain my excitement. I was literally jumping up and down. I did not want to just like turn away. It was absolutely crazy. And I know a lot of the fans have kind of been disappointed by this. There's a new character that isn't even in the book or written by Tolkien himself. And so this is a Peter Jackson original character. What a surprise. Toriel, played by Evangeline Lilly. She plays this elven guard to Thranduil. Thank God. I heard somewhere that there's not going to be any romantic ties between her and Legolas, and I said, thank you. Thank you. But I think she might be falling in love with somebody else. I won't tell you who, but I think if you look around out there, you might be seeing who I think she might be, you know, getting ties with. She also has a scene that they showed in the preview where she's sort of like talking to this orc who's like captured or whatever, and she's like, you like death? And I just thought, like, the way she like said, like, I loved it. And you know, I do have, you know, I'm really one of those advocates for strong female characters, and I hope that she's almost as badass as like Arwen was, or even Galadriel. Those type of characters, they give women a good name if they do that. So it's called female power. So we'll see what happens with her character. I don't know if she's gonna die or not, because I don't know. Or she might marry somebody. Who knows? But that'd be another story arc altogether, and I don't have time for that. A character that we will not be forgetting is, of course, Bilbo Baggins. He has to be the one to enter the lair of Smaug, which is going to be a pretty awesome scene. And another kind of disappointing thing I thought about this preview was the fact that they did not show Smaug. Now, I will be straight up. Like, I'm glad that they didn't show Smaug, but like nothing, like no little like images or whatever. I mean, they did show an image, but it was not Smaug. It was just sort of like a goof of like this is not what Smaug will look like. It was like the How to Train Your Dragon. I'm really glad that they're sort of keeping Smaug under wraps for now, because I think that that just builds the suspense, and it's going to be good, man. Like, trust me. I think not showing Smaug is a good thing, because I mean, even though we saw little glimpses of him in an unexpected journey, I think this is good that they're not really showing anything, even though they're not really like doing any marketing campaigns for that. Maybe not yet, but they probably will when it gets closer to the release in December. But I think it's just really awesome that they didn't really show much, and I'm just looking forward to Smaug regardless, because he's gonna be mocapped and voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch. He's amazing as an actor, and I'm a huge fan of his. Even in Sherlock, which he also stars in with Martin Freeman, who plays Bilbo. So I thought that was a really cool thing that they did. And he's also going to be playing the Necromancer. It's like killing two birds with one stone. I like that. To see sort of another unexpected cameo, I really loved in the preview that they showed Stephen Colbert, because he apparently is going to be in some kind of cameo in either, I don't know if it's in the next movie, in the Desolation of Smaug, or they're in Back Again, which is the third and final film. But I heard he might be in it, and I think you know, it's kind of interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen there, but he's apparently a huge Lord of the Rings fan and Tolkien fan, so I thought it was really funny hearing him asking a question to Peter. I thought it was really cool. So basically, there is just a lot of interesting things that they were showing. They showed sort of like art pieces, like pictures sort of what like certain like places will look like Mirkwood. They showed an image of that. I thought that was really cool. And they just showed a whole bunch of other clips and other like sort of alumni actors of the Lord of the Rings sort of like came in, like Billy Boyd, Dominic Monaghan, Orlando Bloom. They all sort of came in and asked Peter Jackson a question. I thought Orlando Bloom's was definitely the funniest. And then I think it was Dominic Monaghan's. I'm looking forward to this movie, so I can't wait to see it, and I hope you guys are excited to see it too. let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the preview. If you saw it, I will post a link to the review in the description so you guys can check it out and let me know in the comments what you guys think of it, and if you are excited to see the Desolation of Smaug. And if you did see the preview, what was your favorite moment of it? So you guys can subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Trail Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys later. And I stole Bilbo's ring. Just saying. So, bye bye.